All right, you guys, we got to get past my voice really quick because this is kind of some tea from the spirit. And I swear, I've been hearing this in the spirit all day, right? And what happened was I was, listening to prophetic words, and the Lord confirmed it to me through this ministry on TikTok. It was so crazy. So what I was hearing in the spirit was the people that are talking, that are listening to the people that are trashing you or talking bad about you, they're actually not really supporting them anymore. And as a matter of fact, there's some people that are actually kind of sick of hearing it. They feel like they don't really have time to sit up and listen to somebody talk about somebody all day. There's better things to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've already kind of felt this in my spirit with my personal situation. Like, there's people that talk bad about me in my personal life, and I'm like, I know that there are people that are listening to other people talk about me that are just like, dude, I would much rather go enjoy my life than listen to somebody else talk about someone else's life, you know? And so I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And so I just took that as a confirmation for myself, like, okay, my enemies are just really tired of listening to, my other enemies talk about me because it's like, really, whatever. And so this message on TikTok pops up, and this minister, he goes, the people that are slandering your name are losing their support. Like, nobody's supporting them anymore. Nobody wants to listen to them talk anymore. Nobody wants to, nobody wants to sit up and be miserable. That's literally what it is. It's like the people that are talking about you, chosen ones, are miserable and they need the company, and because misery loves company, right? But the company don't want to be company to the misery no more. They're like, we're not miserable like you guys. We don't want to be miserable with you guys. We don't want to sit up and talk about somebody else with you guys. We have better things to do. And some of these people that are listening to, others talk about us chosen ones, they work 9 to 5s. All they have is their weekend to enjoy. Nobody wants to spend their weekend listening to someone else get talked about. There's other things that they could be doing with their time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to spend their weekend, you know, gossiping and, backbiting and doing all of that. And so I was just noticing that, you know, I was thinking to myself, really, that all these people do have actual lives. These people that are listening in to these miserable people trashing us have lives to live. They work jobs. They got children to take care of. They got bills to pay, things to do. While there's some people that don't really have a life, that don't have jobs, that don't have things to do, sitting there slandering, children of God in these group chats, gang stalking people, right? But a lot of these people are starting to kind of back away from the misery because they're realizing that a lot of these people that are just sitting in these private group chats, or who are going back and forth talking about others and slandering people, they're just really, really bored and really miserable. And they're not really getting the support that they used to get, or they're not receiving the, response that they're used to receiving, because nobody really has time to sit up and watch someone else's life. Nobody really cares enough. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? And so your enemies who are slandering you, they're losing a lot of support because they just look really miserable and nobody really cares to hear about your life all day. Straight up. Okay. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. God willing. Peace.